Hey, hi everyone. This is Sai from Let's Upgrade. So let's talk about how to get your certificate. It's very simple. You will see two links in the description. Number one is the place where you have to go and mark your attendance. Marking your attendance tells us like, okay, you are a legit student who have attended this particular session. Link number two is your assignment. This is where your 90% of the priority is. You have to go and submit the assignment that is given to you in this particular session. Once you're done submitting that assignment, we will be evaluating that. We will send you an email. If you get the passing criteria, then only we will give you the certificate on a particular date that is mentioned again in the description. Please check these three things, and this is the way how you will get a certificate from Let's Upgrade. Number one, mark your attendance. Number two, just go ahead and upload your assignment. Check for the email that you have received it, yes or no. What is the feedback that you have received from your trainer? Number three, check on which date the certificates will be released. Thank you. Bye. All the best. Happy learning.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the session. From this session, we are going to start a new topic that is prompt engineering. And this will be a two-day topic in which we are going to understand like what exactly is the prompt engineering, what is ChatGPT, and what is other AI agents that are there in the market, maybe Claude or Gemini or stuff like that. And then um, after this session, I believe that you guys will be able to do the prompt engineering the best of all the time so far, right? So now, before starting with the session, right, let me ask you guys the first question that what do you understand by the term prompting, right? Maybe you can pause the video right here and you can try to answer it that what is your understanding before the session, right? What is your understanding about prompt engineering and we'll compare it with after the session part, okay? So just pause the video right here and try to answer what is prompt engineering as per you, okay? Now, let me tell you what is prompt engineering. So see, basically, prompt engineering is made up of two words. The first one is prompt, and the second one is engineering, right? Now, these two are the different words, but let us first understand the second word that is engineering. Like, what do you understand by the engineering? Yes, exactly. It's the same as computer engineering, electrical engineering, maybe mechanical engineering. It's the same thing. It's the same word that the engineering word that we are using everywhere is same. So basically engineering is to develop or to better any system or machine or any device, right? When we start doing some development, when we start building any system, when we start building any process, when we start building any machine, right? When we improve any machine, improve any system, improve any process, so this process, this improvement, this designing, this building is known as engineering, right? When we build something, right, that is engineering. Or in a more simpler terms, let me make you understand by like this. See, basically a person who plays around this computer devices, right, the person who is familiar with most of the computer things, maybe the software part, maybe the hardware part, that person is known as software engineer or hardware engineer, right? So that is, see, again, if the person knows more about computers hardware part, right, he knows that okay, how what exactly to be fixed to solve this problem, right? That person is known as computer hardware engineer, right? If a person is developing softwares, he knows that okay, what exactly is to be fixed within the software to fix this problem, right? That person will be known as computer software engineer, right? So that again, same goes for your mechanical engineer, right? If someone is fixing any machine, right, he knows that okay, we need to tighten this nut a little bit more so that so as in to fix this working of this machine, that is known as mechanical engineer. Just like that, just like this, the engineering term that we are using over here is same as any other engineering term, okay? So now let's understand prompt. Okay, so what do you mean by prompt? So prompt is basically uh, giving certain instructions to someone, making someone understand, giving certain rules, right, to someone, giving a set of instructions, basically, like what exactly is need to be done, what is not to be done. Okay, so this instruction, if we are giving to somebody and someone is acting on that instruction that you have given, that is known as prompt. Okay, so when we combine both of things, when we combine these both the words, which is prompt engineering, so yes, you are guessing it right. So it's like mastering, it's like learning what needs to be asked to an AI agent, right? So that it gives you the desired output. So now when I have said desired output, see there are two different things. The first one is getting the output. Getting the output is not a big task, right? Go to any AI agent, write some random words, right? And you will get the output, right? But our goal is to get the desired output. That is the main focus of this session, right? That is the main focus of these 2 day sessions, that we would learn that if we are asking something from an AI agent, how we can get a desired output. That is the most important thing, right? Getting the desired output. So see how we can get the desired output. See, if as I already told you, that if we know that in a software what needs to be fixed, right? In a software what needs to be fixed, then we can fix it. In a hardware, what exactly I would do to fix this, right? That then we can fix that hardware problem, right? So that is thing that is again in the prompt engineering also. If we know that, okay, what exactly needs to be asked to the AI agent, right, then we can always get the desired output. Okay, so now let me share my screen and let us directly jump to the maybe some practical part and maybe some PPTs to so that you guys can better understand what I mean by this. Okay. Okay, so I hope the screen is visible now. Yeah, okay, great. So let us understand prompt engineering first, right? What is prompt engineering? Okay, so prompt engineering is a process of designing and optimizing the prompt used in natural language processing. Okay, models such as ChatGPT, chatbot, virtual assistants. This involves crafting of prompts that are clear, concise, and effective. Okay, too much theory, too much theory. So basically what does it say is that, okay, prompt engineering is a process where we can design and optimize the prompts using natural language processing. Now what is natural language processing? See, in a simpler terms, as the word, the term itself describes natural language processing, right? The natural human language, that the language that in which humans are talking, right? You and me are talking, in a natural language, right? uh, we do certain processing over that natural language. We design something, we optimize this language, right? uh, Natural language processing models. So there are many models, right, in the market, such as ChatGPT, right? Then we have Claude, Gemini. So there are many models, right, which do some natural language, which has some natural language processing. Now again, let me give you an example of natural language processing. Do one thing, go to ChatGPT and try to write something in Hindi. Okay, maybe ab main kya kar raha hu, right? Write this as a b, right? MAIKYAKARRAHAHUN, right? If you write it like this, ab main kya kar raha hu, right? So you will get the reply in same manner, right? The way we used to talk on WhatsApp, right? This the same way. These language models, right? They have a capability to talk in the same way, in the same manner, right? If you write the exact Punjabi, right? Or let's say if you write in Hindi with a Devanagari script, right? If you write same Devanagari, if you ask any question in proper Devanagari script, right? The GPT will give you reply in proper Devanagari script, right? So that is what natural language processing models can do. Okay, so now over here again, designing this thing, optimizing this thing, right? Natural language processing. When we optimize natural language processing for any of these chat gpt AI models or something like that, right? So that is what a prompt engineering is, like the process of refining this thing is known as prompt engineering. Okay, now this can involve crafting prompt that will clear, concise, and effective, and elaborate design process. Okay, right? So basically what it involves again, it involves crafting a prompt which is concise, clear, and very effective to use. Okay, so that is what the whole purpose of prompt engineering is. Okay, now there are three basic principles of prompt engineering. The first one is be specific, work in steps, iterate and improve. Now, let us understand these first. Be specific. Now let's say if you have to if you have if, let's understand in a um, let's understand in a day-to-day life. Let's say you're a person, right? You're a person, and you are dedicating a task to another person. Let's say, for example, you have a friend, right? You are dedicating a task to your friend, right? So if you say, do one thing, go there and do something. If you say a vague statement to your friend that okay, go there and do it. Now your friend don't know, right? What you are trying to say. You have to be specific over there. That okay, my dear friend, you have to go there and you have to jump from there, right? Okay, right? Simple as that. Now you are clear, right? Now your friend knows that okay, what you have to do, you have to go there and you have to jump. That's it. It's a clear instruction. So you are being specific over there, right? You are being very specific over there that okay, the see again, if you give the more criteria you give, the more focused output will be, right? if you say if you say, let's say one statement was just go there and jump. Now let me tell you an example of being more specific. So I'll say, my friend, go there, get onto that table, and then jump from that table, right? So now I'm being more specific. What is the difference between both the prompts? So when I said go there and jump, right, it might be a chance that okay, my friend will go there and it will do a hope. It will hope, like just ऐसे उछलने को वहीं अपनी जगह पे hope, right? But now when I say that okay, go there, get onto that table and then jump from the table, so what it will do, it will go there, it will stand up on the table, and then it will jump from that table, right? Now if I'll be more specific that okay, go there, go up, stand up, or like go up to the table and jump, let's say how much, 1 meter ahead, for example. Example, right? So the more specific you will be, the more accurate answer you will get, right? So basically you have to be specific. This is the first thing in the prompt. See, again, please try to understand that giving instruction to an AI agent is similar to giving instruction to a human being. That's it. The more specific you will be, the more criteria you will give, right? You will get the more detailed answer. You will get the more desired answer. Okay, so let's just be specific, add more and more and more and more and more criteria to get the desired output. Now also there is a cache that okay, you don't add contradictory criteria, don't add so much, a long book of criteria, then it can hallucinate. Okay, again, we will go and we will study this thing in coming sessions. So let's stick till here that okay, we have to be specific. That's it. First thing, work in steps. Okay, let's say we have a friend, okay, and you have a problem. I have a friend and I have a problem, right? And I'm explaining my problem to my dear friend. Now what will happen eventually if I explain whole the problem in one go? If I explain the whole problem in one go to my friend, might be a chance that my friend will miss out on few things. Right, exactly. It can, because I'm explaining a long problem in one go. Anybody will miss out the things, right? Same problem is there with your LLM AI models, right? What is the problem now? The problem is that okay, if you give a long chunk, right? If you give a long task, right? AI models can hallucinate. Okay, yeah. So they can hallucinate, right? What they can do, they can miss out on few statements. As I told you that in the earlier one, you have to be specific, but you don't have to be, you don't have to give so much criteria, because it can miss out on few criteria. So what we have to do, when we are describing the problem statement, we have to break that task into smaller chunks, right? This will return the better result, just as इट वुड विद अ ह्यूमन ऑफ कोर्स। अगर आप एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम एक ह्यूमन को दे रहे हो इन अ वन गो, दैट विल मिस आउट ऑन प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड वो कुछ चीजें मिस आउट कर देगा और उसके हिसाब से वो आउटपुट देगा आधी अधूरी चीजों के साथ। लेकिन अगर आप उसको स्टेप बाय स्टेप बता रहे हो, राइट, तो फिर वो चीजें मिस आउट नहीं करेगा, इट विल गिव यू अ बेटर रिस्पॉन्स। नाउ, iterate and improve, rework, right? This is the important thing, right? And see if you have got the output. Now, if you have done the right engineering, okay, you will get the right output. But if you have not done the right engineering, as again, see what we are doing. It's a 2 day session, right, in which I will be bombarding you with the information, right? But again, the second principle, work in steps, right? I am giving you too much information, but again you will miss out on few information, right? You will miss out on few instructions, right? So now when you go back and when you will do the prompting, right, uh with the missed information, you will not get the desired output, right? So what you will do, you will again come and you will again watch the video. You will try with the same examples that I would be doing in this video. So what you are doing, you are reiterating, you are iterating over it more and more and more to improve yourself. The same situation lies over here, that okay, when you have a AI model, when you have any AI model, and when that AI model is doing any, what I can say, work, right, is doing any work, right, then what will happen? You have to be specific, you have to work in step, and then you have to iterate and improve your prompts to get the desired results. Okay, great. Now, what makes a good prompt? What makes a good prompt? So a good prompt is when you give a clear and concise language that direct and which is unambiguous. एक भैया साफ सी बात है, अगर आप साफ सीधी भाषा में किसी से कोई बात करोगे, right, so it will give you a better response, and the language which is not, you know uh, which is when you give instruction which is unambiguous, right? Unambiguous मतलब उसमें कोई contradiction नहीं है, right? उसमें कुछ ऐसा नहीं है कि in one sentence you are saying that okay, go there and do nothing, and in other sentence you are saying that okay, now you have to jump. अरे, you are contradicting your own statement. Now, just now you said that okay, go there and do nothing, and now you are saying to jump me from there, right? So it's a altogether a contradictory statement, right, that you are giving, right? So a clear prompt is when you have a clear concise language that is direct and unambiguous. That's it. Now, the persona, right, who will be acting, who it will be acting in your prompt. So now see, again, it's a GPT, it's a AI model which has the capability to do each and everything. Everything. It has the capability to be a doctor, it has the capability to be an engineer, it has the capability to be a educator, it has the capability to be an interviewer, it has the capability to do anything, right? Anything. So in your prompt, while asking the prompt, you have to define the persona, that okay, now you are going to act like an interviewer, or maybe now you are going to act like a front end developer, maybe now you are going to act like a back end developer, or maybe now you are going to act like a 1 year experience back end developer, or maybe 20 years experience back end developer, right? So you have to give this persona. If you are add this persona in your prompt, right, then GPT has a more clear view, more focused view, that okay, if I am giving any response, if I am uh, getting back to the user with the output, right, what exact output I need to with what respect, right, with what respect I have to give the outputs, right? That is the thing over here. Now, uh, the information and examples that you provide that is very important. The information and the examples that you provide in your prompt is really very important. So uh, it's like if you are giving any prompt and you want some answers, right? Let's say I want him to get back to me with some, email, right? With some email, right? And I have a uh, idea in my mind that okay, what exact email, or let's say I have a sample email with me that okay, यार मेरे को ऐसा ही कुछ लिखवाना है GPT से. So what I would do, कि I would say that okay, write me a email which is similar to this. Now then I will provide a example, right? Example sample email I will provide, right? So if you give a sample email, so it has a reference point. Always see, a GPT always, if you are giving it a reference point, that is always the best. In persona also, when we are adding the persona in the prompt, we are giving the reference point that okay, you have to give your outputs with with reference to this, right? If you are giving the prior examples, right? If you are giving prior examples, set of examples, then we are adding a persona. No, not persona. We are adding a reference point that okay, this is your reference point. You have to refer this example before giving your output, right? Right. So a specific task that is that are requesting complete yeah, of course, okay. Now so this is, if you do all these things, if you do all these things, then you would be getting more better responses as compared to going to GPT and writing some vague statements, right? Okay, again, refinement as needed once you receive your first response. AK again, wait, the same part, refinement, improvement, iteration, right? Once you receive your first response, then you can always iterate it. Okay, okay, bro, it's not good, right? So now we have some main prompting steps. That is, define a problem or a goal, use relevant keywords and phrases, write a prompt, test, evaluate, and iterate. Simple as that. Let's go to the next slide, which is prompt priming. Okay, but before going to prompt priming, let us understand ChatGPT and Google. When we talk about ChatGPT, when we talk about Google, what do you guys think? What is the difference between GPT and Google? Simple question. Again, pause the video right here. Try to answer what is the difference between the GPT and Google. क्या difference? It's a very important question actually. See, when it comes to GPT, right? When it comes to your let's talk about GPT versus Google first, right? Actually, let's talk about this page first, right? And then we talk about this page. Okay. So, when it comes to your Google, what does Google do? What you guys do in Google and what you guys do in GPT? See, in a very simpler way, if I would say that in GPT, we will go, we will type some problem that okay, I need to go from Delhi to Gurgaon, let's say, and I want to uh, see the places, tourist places in Gurgaon, let's say, and I want to go from, I want to go Sunday early morning. So it's like we are defining the whole problem over there, right? But the same thing if you have to do on Google, right? Same thing if you have to do on Google. Let me do one thing. Let me show you the right. Let me show it to you. Chat GPT. Okay. So I want to go. Sorry, my bad. I want to go to Jelly from Gurgaon uh, this Sunday and want to see some tourist places. What should I do? How should I go? And all, define me a itinerary. I'll copy this and see. I have given the same prompt to GPT, and let me write the same prompt over here. Okay, for a sun. Oh, this is AI. Let's not go to AI. So this is the example. This is the output that I am getting on Google. That okay, 30 best places to visit in Gurgaon. Are no, but I said I have to go to Delhi. I never said that I have to go to Gurgaon, but it is showing 30 best places to visit in Gurgaon. First problem. How to explore Delhi in 2 days, a perfect plan. Okay, yeah, this is something which is relevant, which I can refer, of course. I'll open this in new tab maybe. Right, then we have some query discussion, then 2 days Delhi itinerary plan, let's say. So again, what is the difference? And over here, if you see how to go from Gurgaon to Delhi. Okay. Best option, Delhi Metro, fast and hassle-free. So take a yellow line metro from Hooda City Center metro station and direct connectivity to Central Delhi, Rajiv Chowk, Central Secretariat, Chandni Chowk. Travel time is itna approx, itna budget, no traffic stress, no convenient, most convenient on Sundays. Okay. Alternative cab or personal car. Okay, perfect. Perfect 1 day itinerary. Again, I have asked that okay, I have to visit Delhi this Sunday, right? So it is showing me 1 day itinerary, which is okay because I have to go to Sunday. Matlab I have to visit Delhi this Sunday, right? But over here, if you say I am getting 2 days itinerary, right? Over here also I'm getting 2 days itinerary. I never said that I want to go to Delhi for 2 days. I said I am visiting Delhi this Sunday, right? So technically it should give me 1 day itinerary only for the Sunday part. But it is not giving me a 1 day itinerary, right? It's giving me a 2 day itinerary. Okay, over here on Google. But over here on GPT, yes, it is giving me a 1 day itinerary. That okay, morning you have to go to here and Jama Masjid, Red Fort, breakfast at Chandni Chowk, something, 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 something. Now, what difference do you see? See, how your Google works. How your Google works. Basically, Google works on some keywords, right? It will fetch some keywords from the uh, query that you have given, right? And it will give you the output based on that those keywords. Okay. But when it comes to your GPT, it understands the complete statement, right? It understands the complete statement, right? It take it as a, as you're talking to a normal human being, right? It take that statement as you're talking to a normal human being. That's it. Okay, that is the a major difference, right? That is the major difference, that per input, Google search requires user to type in a query, whereas ChatGPT interacts with the user in a conversational or iterative manner. ChatGPT is a conversational manner, right? Just like you are talking to normal human beings. That is exactly how the ChatGPT talks to you. But when it comes to Google, Google just takes some query. That's it. It will just take a query. It will search all the relevant things from that query, and that's it. Nothing else. Then comes the purpose. So see, the purpose of Google and the purpose of GPT was entirely different, right? They were entirely different, right? So the purpose of GPT is to solve a problem in a more humanly like format, right? In a more what I can say, talking to a just like we are talking to a human, right? It's a what do we say, it's a kind of conversational manner, right? In a conversational manner, that okay, if you ask a problem, then what should be the ideal situation when you talk to a human being, that that person to whom you're talking to, that person should be able to give the output to your problem, the problem that you have said, and also he should be giving certain suggestions, and also he should be I can say asking some follow-up questions to you guys, right? Google cannot do it. GPT on the other side can definitely do it, right? Right. So what is the difference between GPT and Google? So GPT is built for a conversational manner, right? To do some to give the outputs in a conversational style, whereas Google was not was entirely built for the another purpose. It was entirely built for to be only a search engine and not a conversational thing. Okay. Now, input already discussed. It's like very very differently. It takes input as a different, very different ways. GPT take it as a conversational style input, and it takes as a query input. That's it, nothing else, right? Now comes the output part. Again, we have already seen the output is massively different. That in GPT we are getting the output again in a conversational style, that of course we can tailor in the way we want, right? If I want to tailor any GPT's output, I can tailor it the way I want, right? But but the output of Google, what it will do, it will take you to the ocean of links. There are many different links, right? It will take you in that ocean, it will drop you there, and you yourself have to find the right suitable link to your query. Whereas in GPT, it will give you the query upfront. No, sorry, output upfront, right? The detailed output. It will not return you the links. You yourself have not have to find a right link for you. Instead, it will get back to you with a proper text format, the proper demand of yours, right? It will come back to you with that proper demand, right? Whatever demand that you have asked to the GPT, it will come back to you with a proper response, right? Whereas uh, Google cannot do this, right? It will only return to you with some links, and you'll have to find what is the right suitable link for you, right? That is the major difference between the output parts. Okay. Now, scoping. So, scope is something where GPT or any AI model is a little behind as compared to Google, as because Google is there in the market for a long time, right? It has a more database as compared to the AI models right now. So yes, scope is something where AI is limited so far, but in the upcoming days, in the upcoming not years, I would say in the upcoming months, the AI will definitely beat Google, right? Again, so that is the major difference between GPT and Google. That okay, the purpose of both is entirely different. GPT was built to be in a conversational style, as just like humans, whereas Google just takes the query input, nothing else. And also in the input part, again, uh, Google takes a query, and GPT expects that okay, you would come and you would explain your problem just like a normal human being. Okay, then comes your output part. So as you have already seen, that Google will only return you the relative links, and you have to find the right answer yourself. But whereas in your GPT, what happens, it will get back to you with the tailored output in a more humanly like format, right? Then comes your scope. Scoping is something where GPT is lacking behind nowadays, but maybe in upcoming months, GPT can definitely beat Google in this as well, as soon as as it will grow further. Great, perfect. So I hope now we have a clear picture of what is ChatGPT and what is Google, and how they both are different from each other. Okay, let's now go to the next slide, which is website layout interface. Website layout and interface. Okay, so this is how your, okay, let me reload it. Okay, sorry, my bad. कभी कभी होता नहीं है ये, या देखो अभी भी नहीं हो रहा है, हो जा भाई. So guys, this is how it will look when you will not log into it. If you log in, once you log in, let me log into it. हो जा दोस्त, लॉग इन क्लिक तो किया है मैंने, हो क्यों नहीं रहा? ये देखो. अरे क्या है भाई, लॉग इन. अरे ये क्या बात हुई? हाँ, हो रहा है, कुछ हो रहा है. अरे गाइस, ये थोड़ा सा हिल चुका है आई गेस. जस्ट गिव मी अ मिनट. लॉग इन। हाँ अब आया ना। एक मिनट। लॉग इन विद गूगल कर लेना, बेस्ट रहता है आज की डेट में। Okay, so this is how your GPT will look like. See, here you have a sidebar. Here you have the entire prompt section where you will prompt, right? This is a temporary chat section. Temporary chat, this won't appear in your chat history and won't be used to train our models. Right? It's a temporary chat. Turn off temporary chat. Then we have a start a group chat. Okay, so if you want to do a group chat, that is also now available over here. You can do a group chat as well. But again, those are in a paid version or stuff like that. Okay, so yeah. Start a group chat. You can start a group chat. Okay, I'll come to it later on. Oh, sorry, my bad. भाई कैंसिल नहीं होगा ये, हाँ ठीक है कैंसिल. Okay, I'll come to this group chat later on. Now we have your section over here, personalization. That is the important thing. Okay, so we have this personalization over here, right? So first of all, let's open general. In general settings, what we have? Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, in general settings what we have, so in general settings we have a appearance, that okay, will it be a light theme, dark theme? See, now it's on light theme, now it's on dark theme, and now it's on system's default theme, right? So as my system default theme is dark, okay, so it is also taking as a dark theme. Great, perfect. Accent color, accent color भैया आपका blue होगा, right, या फिर green होगा, या फिर default रहेगा. So I'm choosing default only. Default, huh? Language. What language you will be using? Are you using Itna, Hindi, English? So I would prefer language should be auto detect, especially for Indians, because sometimes we used to talk in English, sometimes we used to talk in Hindi, sometimes we used to talk in English. So language should be auto detected always. Again, spoken language, right? Best result when you mainly speak. जब आप बोल के बात कर रहे होते हो, right? तो उसमें भी भैया language as I said should be always auto detected. Voice आपको
Hey
कौन सी
there.
चाहिए?
I've got a really great feeling.
Jupiter या whatever, sorry Jupiter कह रहा हूँ. Juniper or Amber, Breeze. So we have many
Hey, it's
languages,
great to meet you.
right? Separate voice. So keep ChatGPT voice in a separate full screen without real-time transcripts and visuals. Yes, if you open this, it's a great thing. You should use this thing. I don't know why it was turned off. Maybe for some reasons I have done it. Now you have notifications कि भैया आपको notification चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए, कि जब आपका email, जब आपका कोई response तैयार हो जाए, if your response is ready, let's say आपने कुछ image generation बोला था, तो image generation वगैरह में usually थोड़ा सा time लगता है, इतना ज़्यादा नहीं but yes थोड़ा बहुत time लगता है, right? तो आपको जब वो generate हो जाए तो notification चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए? जी हाँ चाहिए. Group chat, if you receive any message in a group chat, तो भैया group chat में आपको notification चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए? कोई टास्क आपका हो जाए, राइट, तो उसके आपको अपडेट पे पुश नोटिफिकेशन चाहिए या ईमेल नोटिफिकेशन चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए? बहुत बढ़िया. प्रोजेक्ट का आपको कोई, सो बेसिकली दीज आर नोटिफिकेशन, यू कैन डू इट. नाउ कम्स द पर्सनलाइजेशन पार्ट. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या होने चाहिए इसके, कि भैया आपको कितना वार्म चाहिए बेसिकली. ओके, बेस स्टाइल एंड टोन. बेस स्टाइल एंड टोन आपकी क्या होनी चाहिए, कि भैया बेस स्टाइल एंड टोन प्रोफेशनल रखनी है, फ्रेंडली रखनी है, कैंडिड रखनी है, प्लेफुल या होनी चाहिए या नर्डी होनी चाहिए, बेसिकली व्हाट यू वांट, राइट? So let's say I am saying that okay, friendly conversation style I want. Its style and tone should be friendly. Then we have characteristics कि भैया वार्म कितना होना चाहिए, ज्यादा वार्म होना चाहिए या कम वार्म होना चाहिए. कम वार्म में क्या होगा, थोड़ा प्रोफेशनल रहेगा एंड फैक्चुअल बेस्ड बात करेगा. अब देखो, यहां पे आप कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन नहीं कर सकते हो. इफ यू आर सेइंग फ्रेंडली टोन ओवर हियर, देन इट शुड आइडियली बी मोर वार्म. एंथुजियास्टिक क्या होना चाहिए, कि भैया अब देखो अगर फ्रेंडली है तो आई वुड से कि ठीक है, थोड़ा मोर एनर्जी एंड मोर एक्साइटमेंट के साथ वो मुझे रिप्लाईज करेगा. हेडर्स एंड लिस्ट्स, तो ये headers and list हमारी use clear formatting and listing, ये तो हमेशा ऐसा ही रखना, इसको कुछ वो नहीं है. Emojis, yes. अब देखो यार, friendly है इसलिए I can say more emojis, right? But if I would say professional over here, right? Then everything over here gets changed to less enthusiastic, calm and more neutral. Emojis should be less, right? So it completely depends upon like what you are choosing over here, right? So for professional, I would say less. Rest, I would say everything should be rest. For every tone, it should be more. It might be more, right? Not a big issue. Now we have custom instructions. So what is a custom instruction over here? So you can add your own tone, your own behavior, your own style of writing thing. Let's say I am writing few things, right? Matlab, I have a writing style, right? And I want GPT to reply to me in that same writing style, right? What would I do? I will give my writing style to GPT over here in this custom instructions. That okay, GPT, this is my writing style, right? Now what you have to do? Now you have to when you are answering me, okay? When you are answering me, you have to copy this writing style only, right? This thing I can write over any custom instruction that you would say. So let me generate a custom instruction for a developer, okay? um, should I exit मैंने कुछ change किया है. हाँ, exit कर लो, ठीक है. Okay, so write me a custom instruction for ChatGPT, and I am a front-end developer and prompt engineer working for almost 4 years. Let's say. Come on. Okay, so it is typing something. Let's wait. Okay. Here's a strong recommendation. What would GPT know about? So I'll copy this. I'll go over here, personalization. Over here, I'll paste it. See, now the custom instructions has been written perfectly fine. So I'm a front-end developer and a prompt engineer with 4 experience. I'm primarily working as a modern front-end stacks, React, Next.js, TypeScript, Tailwind, API performance, UI structure. I care about clean code, stability, DX, and now I understand the technical concept quickly, so avoid over-explaining. It is something. How would you GPT to respond, be concise, structure इतना इतना. So ये सारा मेरा हो गया, right? Okay, great. Now what is your nickname? You can type your nickname as well. Occupation भी यहाँ पे type कर सकते हो. You can tell more about you, like what you do, what you don't do. It's like a more and about you, that what you are doing and what you're not doing. Right? Now we have some memories. So do you see over here? There's something written over here in this memory. Right? इसकी memory में कुछ कुछ चीजें already stored हैं. So it always use this memory, right? It's like you have a memory. Normal human being has a memory. So just like that, this GPT also has some memory, right? And if anything is stored in its memory, right? If few things are stored in its memory, right? Then it while replying you, right? While replying, giving answers to your question, right? It will always refer this memory, right? It will always refer this memory. Okay. So now again, reference saved memories. So do you want him to refer its memory or not? So if you don't want him to refer its memory, you can simply turn this off, right? Reference browser's memory. right? So GPT has its own browser, which is Atlas browser, let's say. Not let's say, it has a Atlas browser. So when you are searching something on the GPT's browser, right, whether you want GPT to take reference from browser's memory or not, it's another thing. Now it's other thing, right? Reference to chat history से इसको memory का reference लेना है कि नहीं, right? All these things you can configure it over here, right? First thing, custom instructions क्या है GPT के, भैया किस टाइप के आंसर चाहिए, क्या चाहिए, तुम हो कौन, who are you, what's your occupation, more about you. Then आपको memory use वगैरह करनी है कि नहीं करनी है. Now when it go to advance, right? आपको वेब सर्च करना है कि नहीं करना है, राइट? लेट जीपीटी ऑटोमेटिकली सर्च ऑन वेब फॉर द आंसर्स. जी हाँ भाई, कर सकते हो आप. लेट जीपीटी एग्जीक्यूट द कोड यूजिंग द कोड इंटरप्रेटर. ओके, canvas gpt voice, enable voice in gpt, let's say, right? Connector search, this is the important thing, maybe. GPT automatically search and connected sources for answers. Let's say now you have connected GitHub, let's say now you have connected your Slack. So what it will do, GPT will always go and scan search in the connected sources as well. So again, it's a lot over here which you can see and which you can manipulate and which you can set as per your requirement, right? So whatever suits me, I have set it over here. Let's save it, right? Custom instructions updated. Perfect. 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 Now over here in the app, so what all things you can connect? As you can see over here, I have connected Google Drive of mine, right? So what all you can connect? You can connect your Gmail. So I have connected my Gmail as well. See, right? I have connected my Gmail as well. Connected on 10 February 2026. Right? Category productive, OpenAI developer, something, right? Website, yes, something. So I've connected my Gmail. You can do it definitely. Google Calendar, right? It's also connected, I guess. Is it? हाँ, हो रखा है connect. Disconnect आ रहा है. Yes, it's connected. Connected on 10 February again. Advanced settings. So developer mode, yes, definitely. Elevated developer mode I would like to enable. To add unverified connector is data permit. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, कर लेंगे अपन. We will take the risk. We will take the risk, guys. Create app. Now again, ये लो भैया. Now what we have? What is this? What is this? You can create a app over here. Let's say, let me add a, okay, if it's an optional thing, then let's not add. Let me add my photo. Let me add my photo. Okay. Every day, let me add this thing. Let me add this thing. Ah, 10 KB से बड़ी नहीं होनी चाहिए, ये भी बड़ी होगी फिर तो आई गेस. हाँ, बड़ी है होगी, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. एनीवेज, custom tool. So tool is, let's say, my tool. I don't know why I'm writing this. MCP server URL गया तो मेरे पास है नहीं. Okay, maybe tomorrow I'll do this. अभी नहीं कर पाऊंगा, MCP servers वगैरह की डिटेल्स नहीं है मेरे पास. ठीक है, anyways, कोई बात नहीं. Let's not go there. ठीक है. So over here you can, if you want to add more, definitely you can add more apps. You can add Canva over here, as you can see, right? Then you have Photoshop, right? So you can add this. Then we have, as I told you, Airtable. Airtable is important. Yes, I use Airtable, right? I use Airtable. Connect Airtable. ये ना मेरी एक आईडी, हाँ. Airtable is a good thing. क्या हो गया भाई, ऐड अ बेस. हाँ, ये लिंक्डइन ऐड किया हुआ है ना मैंने. ऐड रिसोर्स और क्रेडिट, ठीक है. ग्रांट एक्सेस. परफेक्ट. हो जा भाई. हो रहा है. ऊपर देखो, गोला घूम रहा है. अरे हो जा यार. ए भाई, कहाँ है जो? हो जा यार. होता है तो वापस आते हैं दोस्तों, रुको. वीडियो पॉज करता हूँ मैं अभी. गाइस ये तो हो नहीं रहा है. आई डोंट नो व्हाई, गोला ही घूमे जा रहा, तब से इतना ट्राई कर लिया मैंने. एनीवेज आई विल गो बैक. अरे बैक तो हो जा दोस्त. क्या बैक भी नहीं होगा? ए मित्र. हाँ हुआ हुआ हुआ. सॉरी. कुछ तो हुआ दोस्तों. Anyways, coming back to the personalization apps, yeah. So you can connect more apps over here, right? Then we have data control, right? So what do I mean by data control? So data control may, if you have any shared links or any such, right? You can manage those links. So do you see I have a shared link over here, right? So yes, great. Then we have any archived chats. If you have any archived chats, so no, I don't have any archived chat. You can manage it from here. Archive all chats. So yes, I can archive all chats. Successfully archived. So perfect. Okay. Export data. If you want to export your data, right? So you can export your data from here. Yeah. So cancel. I don't want to export right now. Perfect. 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 Great. Now security. So do you have any password and multi-factor authentication and all those things? So no, I don't want to reset my password. Come on. Yeah. Passkeys, right? Multi-factor authentication, text message, right? Trusted devices, if you have secure sign-in GPT, enable device. So basically, this is something which we can do. Okay. Parental control, if you want to add family members, yes, you can definitely add. Then comes your account. So what account are you using? Okay, so any other things, domain or all those things. So you can manage it over here, right? Right. So this is what about the personalization. You can go and view it on yourself, like what all extra things do you have over here, right, in personalization. Then we have something of in this sidebar we have new chat, search chats, images, apps, codecs, right? Then we have gpts. This is a marketplace where you have all the gpts, like any specialization, special gpt. If you have to use, let's say if you have to use for writing purpose, so you have another gpt, Dalit, say write for me, right? So it's like a specialized set of prompting has already been done in these gpts, right? So it is designed for that specific purpose only. Let's say write for me gpt. If you try to ask him about coding part, maybe it might answer, but not that much accurate, because it is built for writing purpose, right? So all the special purpose built gpts you will see over here in this explore gpts, right? Also, when you have this projects part, so what is there in the projects part? So it's like a group altogether that you have created. Okay, all the let's say all the marketing specific chat I will do in this group, all the linkedin specific chat I'll do in this group, all the youtube specific related chat I'll do in this group, right? If you have to create a new project, then you'll do it like this, and then you can create a new project simply. That's it. It's that easy. Not a big deal. Okay. Okay. So yes, this is whole about your GPT overview and interface and all those things, right? So okay, great. Now what else do we have over here? Effectively creating the prompts. Now, so that now we have done everything, right? We have said GPT, we have done everything over here. So now how we can create an effective prompt? So see, there are certain formulas. Okay, there are certain formulas of effective prompting. First thing first, as I told you earlier also, that you are going to act as. So what we are doing over here in you are going to act as, so we are setting the persona, that okay, who you are going to act as now. Are you going to act as any politician? Are you going to act as any developer? Are you going to act as any educator? Or like what are you going to act as, right? So that is the first thing that you have to set. Then if you have to ignore all your previous instructions, right? अगर आपको अपनी previous instructions ignore करानी है कि भैया अब तक जो मैंने बोला उन सभी चीजों को आप ignore कर दीजिए, right? You should ignore all those things. So what you will do, you will say that okay, ignore all my previous instructions before this one, right? Then if you want tone friendly and casual replies, then use these things, serious and formal. So it's an example, right? So there are certain formulas. Again, there are many types of prompting, of course, definitely, that we are going to see in the tomorrow's video, right? Not today. There are many types of prompting that we do. Okay, we're going to see that tomorrow. Now, there's an example. The example says, you are an exercise and health expert. You have helped all the ages of people lose weight and get in shape and improve their health for 20 years. Your task is now to give a best advice when it comes to improving someone's health. You must something, something, something. Let me do one thing. Let me copy this. Go to edit part. Okay, let me copy this prompt and I'll paste this prompt as it is on the GPT. Copy this, go to your GPT, paste it, remove this, remove this. Let's try to get the answer. Understood. There you go. Now, before giving any health, fitness, or lose weight advice, I will first ask targeted questions to clarify age and biological sex. Okay, so I'll copy this, I'll paste it here. So my age is, let's say, 25 and male. Height and approximately body composition. Let's say my height is 5'10" and body weight is, let's say, 85 kgs. Primary goal. प्राइमरी गोल क्या है मेरा भैया? प्राइमरी गोल इज मसल गेन. ठीक है जी. टाइमलाइन एंड अर्जेंसी. लेट्स से मुझे प्राइमरी गोल इज माइन, लेट्स से मसल गेन. लेट्स बी स्पेसिफिक ओवर हियर कि मुझे मसल गेन करना है इन नॉट फैट एट ऑल. टाइमलाइन एंड अर्जेंसी. लेट्स से कि मुझे भैया ये काम करना है कितने 3 महीने में. नहीं यार, एक्चुअली मैं इसको मुझे थोड़ा साइड करना पड़ेगा. 1 मिनट देना मुझे प्लीज गाइस. ओह माय बैड. दिस वन. इसे कहा हो. अच्छा, इट्स लॉग, सॉरी. दैट्स व्हाई, या. हम्म. तो मुझे भैया ये करना है मसल गेन, नॉट फैट, नॉट एट ऑल, एंड मसल गेन. ठीक है. टाइम एंड अर्जेंसी आई से 3 months. मसल गेन कितने का? 5 kgs. 5 kgs का मुझे मसल गेन करना है. ओके, 3 months में. करेंट एक्टिविटी लेवल, आई वुड से zero physical activity. In terms of gym and exercise, rest, I am active whole day. uh, I am active whole day as I go to office and all. Training history, uh, no training history. Injury and medical condition, no. Sleep quality and stress level. Stress, क्या होता है स्ट्रेस जिंदगी में? मुझे समझ में नहीं आता, पता नहीं क्यों. Oh, when I wake up, I feel my whole body is aching, let's say. Diet pattern and restrictions. I don't know about this thing, but no restrictions. राइट मुझे इसके बारे में नहीं पता बट भी हमें restrictions कुछ नहीं है. Available equipments and time commitment. What do you mean? Let's say, let's so it is giving me a goal, right? So this gives a base. I need a few clarification before prescribing anything. ठीक है. Body composition 85 kgs and 5'10". You have a visible belly fat. No, 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 भाई भाई अरे नहीं है बाबा. नहीं भाई इतु इतु little little. Can you see any muscle definition, arms and chest, approximate body fat guess? भाई ये मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ? Okay, okay, ठीक है. This is now being interesting. Okay, see, you will definitely, I can bet, if you ask GPT, you will say that okay, GPT, give me a diet plan, or maybe I'm this, give me a diet plan. It will straightforward give you. It will never ask you these detailed questions. So that is where the prompt engineering comes into picture, guys. So I'll copy this. Do you have a belly fat? Uh, when I eat anything, I can see. Else not. Mm, that too a little. बेली फैट हाँ लिटिल लिटिल कह दूं क्या लिटिल लिटिल बोल देता हूँ नहीं नहीं बोलता हूँ आई डोंट नो मे बी अ लिटिल आई डोंट नो मे बी अ लिटिल बेली फैट आई डोंट नो नहीं है यार मेरा मेरा आपको लगता है डू यू गाइस थिंक्स आई हैव बेली फैट नो बाबा आई डोंट हैव अ बेली फैट डू यू सी एनी मसल कंपोजिशन हाँ मेरे कट्स तो है मेरे पास यहाँ पे अब तुम्हें देख नहीं पाएंगे आई एम सॉरी not much, not much, but have proper triceps cuts. Okay, approximate body fat guess. Lean average, I guess. Average हूँ मैं. ठीक है. What do you eat? अच्छा. What do you eat, भाई साहब? ये मुझे कैसे पता होगा दोस्त? ब्रेकफास्ट का तो आई नो ब्रेकफास्ट में आई ईट 4 white breads with butter and one uh, bowl masala oats. Right, lunch में I don't know, maybe 6 7 chapatis, 5 chapatis, 5 6 chapatis with ball of sabji. Maybe I don't know why I'm writing this. Snacks में no time munching throughout the day. I am doing it. Dinner में I don't know anything. Protein sources I don't know. Do you track calories? No, Baba, I don't track calories. How much hours do you sleep? Baba, ये तो how much hours do you sleep? I don't know. 6 7 maybe. Mattress quality. अरे mattress quality का क्या करेगा बे जान के? Mattress quality how do I measure? How do I measure this? I don't know. Do you sit long as? Yeah, long, long. Yes, 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 yes. I do feel this. Can you join gym? Um, can you join gym? Yes, Baba, I can join gym. Or how many days per week you can train? भाई max से max 3. इससे ज़्यादा अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता. 90 minutes का session I can do. Maybe 60 minutes का session I can do. 60 to 90. Important reality check. ठीक है. Let's see now. It is giving me few things. Your current situation, 25 meters, ना 8 kg, 18 से 22% body fat, sanitary with stiffness and low protein intake, sleep, suboptional, beginner lifter. अच्छा, important. We have push heavy surplus now. If we push heavy, अच्छा, you will gain fat with muscle. Best strategy for 3 month body recomposition, gain 2-3 kgs muscle, reduce fat slightly. This will visually look 5 plus. देखो, see, that is what I was talking about. देखो, what it said कि भैया 3 महीने में आपका अगर हम हैवी पुश करेंगे तो आपको फैट भी गेन होगा मसल के साथ साथ. तो आपने क्या बोला है? यू हैव सेड दैट यू डोंट हैव टू गेन फैट एट ऑल, जीरो फैट गेन एट ऑल, राइट? So what is the best you can do for 3 months that you can gain 2-3 muscles and reduce fat? तो अगर आप फैट रिड्यूस करोगे और मसल गेन कर लोगे, it will visually look like 5 kgs of improvement, which is a good thing, which is a good thing, right? Fixed foundation, 1 से 2 month. You are stiff because long sitting, weak posturing, weak posture chain, okay, no mobility work, possibly poor mattress support. अबे भैंस की है. If it sinks deeply, no, it's don't sink deeply. Normal mattress जैसा होता है भाई. Training plan, split full body, best beginners, okay. Duration, okay. Barbell squats, bench press, lateral pull down, seated dumbbell shoulder press, planks. Day B, deadlift, incline dumbbell press, seated cable row, lateral raise, and okay, leg press, chest press, pull ups. Okay, ठीक है. ABC करना है वीकली मुझे. ओके, ग्रेट. प्रोग्रेसिव ओवरलोड एवरी वीक. लीव 1-2 reps in reverse. अच्छा, रेस्ट. ओके. Nutrition. Right now you are eating high carbs, low protein, unstructured dinner, no calories, awareness. You need 2800 calories a day. Okay. Protein, इतना ग्राम protein body weight. अच्छा, you are probably eating इतना ग्राम right now. तेरी भैंस की आँख, कम खा रहा हूँ मैं. Correct diet, 3 whole eggs plus 3 egg whites. अच्छा, 2 breads or oats, 1 fruit. ओके जी. लंच में 3-4 चपातीज, 1 बाउल सब्जी, 1 बाउल दाल, 150 ग्राम दही. अच्छा, मेरा घर जाएगा इसमें. इवनिंग में हैवी प्रोटीन शेक, 25 ग्राम प्रोटीन, हैंडफुल पीनट्स. अच्छा, सी, मतलब अगेन it's a quality result that it is giving me, isn't it? It has understood my problem completely, right? And then it is giving me the problem. Then it is giving me the solution, right? So this type of prompting, if you do, right, this type of prompting, if you do, we always get a better result. It's only one example that I have given you, right? In which I would say I have used only one type of prompting. Okay, it's a one type of prompting that I have used over here. We have a lot more types of prompting that we can use. Okay, let's go to the other prompting. Okay, again, I have to go to the presenter's view. Presenter's view, ठीक. No, no, not this, not this, not this, बाबा. इस पे था मैं. ए भाई, हट जा. Present. हाँ. Okay. Let's go next. Hmm. Effectively creating the prompts. Right, so effectively creating the prompts. When it comes to effectively creating the prompts, just a minute, let me do this thing. Why it is logged? Yeah. So effectively, when I so give your model a task to complete. Okay, your task is to describe XYZ in XY words. Okay, so see, it's always saying that to effectively create a prompt, right? Now I have defined the role कि भैया मेरा role क्या है. नाउ आई विल डिफाइन द टास्क कि भैया आपका रोल ये है एंड आपका टास्क ये है, आपको ये टास्क करना है. जैसा कि इफ आई टॉक अबाउट दिस एग्जांपल दैट आई हैव गिवन, सो ओवर हियर डू यू सी दैट यू आर अ एक्सरसाइज हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट. मैंने इसको इसका रोल बता दिया, राइट. यू हैव हेल्प्ड ऑल द पीपल नाउ. ठीक है, एक मिनट, मेरा ये देखो. योर टास्क इज नाउ टू गिव द बेस्ट एडवाइस व्हेन इट कम्स टू द समवन समथिंग समथिंग समथिंग. ये मैंने इसको टास्क डिफाइन किया कि भाई आपका टास्क ये है. बी स्पेसिफिक. डू नॉट इंक्लूड XYZ एंड रिमूव सिंबल समथिंग लाइक दैट. ठीक है. आस्क क्वेश्चन, फर्दर इलैबोरेट, स्पेसिफाई आउटपुट्स फ्रॉम द प्रीवियसली आंसर्स. ठीक है. कंसीडर द आउटपुट समथिंग समथिंग. सो बेसिकली जो इसमें दो तीन चीजें हमने अभी तक पढ़ी थी, राइट, आई हैव already implemented those things over here, right, and you can clearly see the difference clearly, right. Also, there are some more unique prompts for the answers, right. What would I not think of this topic? नाउ लेट्स से सी अगेन, अगर आपको किस टॉपिक के बारे में कुछ जानना है, कुछ पूछना है, राइट, सो यू कैन राइट दैट. ओके, इंस्टेड ऑफ गिव राइटिंग ना दैट ओके आई वांट टू नो अबाउट लेट्स से रिएक्ट, आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट रिएक्ट. ओके, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग दिस, से जीपीटी दैट ओके व्हाट वुड आई नॉट थिंक ऑन दिस टॉपिक, राइट. मैं इस टॉपिक के बारे में क्या नहीं सोच सकता, मुझे वो बताओ, राइट. बिकॉज जो मैं सोच सकता हूँ वो तो आई विल थिंक, बट व्हाट आई कैन नॉट, you tell me that part. Okay, what are some uncommon or less well known answers on this same question? See, now so we are going beyond the normal, beyond normal. So this is not normal, right? Nobody would typically ask these questions normally, that okay, what is uncommon or less known answer to this question, right? Give me something original around this topic that some people believe to be untrue. Again, it's altogether unique prompts that you can try, and there are more such prompts. Again, there are more such prompts to it, right? These are certain examples. So I will share this PPT link with you guys. Okay, so this is the PPT link. You will always find this PPT link over here, right? So you can go and visit see this. So actually it's not this. Let me open the link over there. Yeah, so this is the link. This is the link, right, which you can see, and you can go and open. This is the link. Great, done. Next, go next. Okay, modifiers for better output. So there are certain modifiers, of course, for the better output. Enough. So now what are the modifiers for better output? So see, we have quantifiers first thing. So first thing, we have quantifiers, where words such as some, few, many, most, right, all that modifies the noun, adjective, something, something. So we should always use such kind of words. So let's say if you're using get me some of the places, get me all of the places, get me a few places, right? So output will vary accordingly. Definitely output is gonna vary accordingly. Okay, then we have certain adjectives, words that describe or modify nouns and pronouns, such as red, happy, large, exciting, right, and words that modify verbs, something. Matlab, see again, so these are some quantifiers, these are some modifiers that you can use for the better output. right? Extremely, totally, very, right? Negatives where you should always handle these not, never, no. You should always handle these things, right? Then words such as one, two, few, many, several. These indicate quantity, so you can always add these things for the better output. Again, I'm just surfing through these videos because these slides, because definitely we are gonna use these in tomorrow's session and maybe today's. I'm not sure about today, but yeah, tomorrow's session definitely we are going to use these things. Okay, so yeah, go next. Okay, create your own GPT prompt. Okay, the end. So this slide ends over here. Now we have this slide. Okay, so we have over here certain prompt starters. Let's talk about certain prompt starters first, right? And then we will go to the prompt priming part. Okay, so when I say certain prompt starters, what do I mean by certain prompt starters? So let's say there's a starter by elaborate on the purpose of. What do you mean by this? Let's say you have a purpose of doing something, right? Purpose of maybe learning React, and you want it to elaborate, या उसके बारे में आपको कुछ जानना है. So elaborate on the purpose of maybe learning React, or maybe elaborate on the purpose of use states in React, elaborate on the purpose of, let's say, prompt priming in prompt engineering, right? So you can always use these kind of starters. Okay, then we have create a template for, let's say, email. आपको email का template बनाना है, तो create a template for email, like certain that thing, right? Help me create a budget plan for. You can, if you ask him to create a budget plan for you, definitely, right? Suggest some creative writing prompts. See, it's a some list some recipe using these ingredients again. So you can always try these things, right? Now comes to prompt priming. तो भैया prompt priming क्या होती है? To understand this, let us first understand priming. कि भैया actually में priming क्या होती है? Priming refers to a practice to provide some initial input to the model before generating a response. कि भैया हमने हमारे मॉडल को पहले से ही एक इनपुट दे दिया है, right? रिस्पॉन्स जनरेट करने से पहले. All right, so let us now see prompt priming. Like, what is prompt priming? So see, basically, what do you mean by the term priming, first of all? So priming is nothing but simply when you give something in advance, right? When you provide certain instructions in advance, right? That is what a priming is. Okay, so prompt priming refers to a practice of providing certain information, certain rules, right, to your AI bot in advance, right? Now, in advance, or you can say a certain set of initial inputs you already provide to your bot. Okay, that is what a prompt priming. Now, what do I mean by set of input that I provide earlier, right? So example, this is an example. Please act as a writing assistant. Every time I give you text to review, respond in this format. Now the game changing thing over here is this thing, respond in this format, and then I have given him the format, right? So this format that I am giving, right, this is what is this? This will count in as a prompt priming. That okay, I have given a prompt, right? And also I have done a priming over there, that I have given a, I have given a prior set of instruction, right? I have given a prior set of instruction to this prompt. Okay, so that is what a prompt priming means, right? Let us try this. I actually added this. Where is my chat GPT? I'll have to log in again. No worries. Yeah, okay. So let me copy this simple prompt. Let me copy this simple prompt, guys. Please act as a writing assistant. So I'll copy this. I'll go here. I'll paste it here. So please act as a writing assistant, right? Just let me place myself in this side. Yeah, okay. So whenever I give you text to review, respond in this format. So what it will do, it will first tell whether the language, what is the language, is it Hindi, English, or what? is it well written or not, or any writing advice if it has, or if it just understood what I'm trying to say, just say yes. Okay, so let us say this. Do you see? Do you see the exact same format? Why it has only given me yes, yes. Why? Because I have said this thing as well. If you understand, just say yes, right? So again, the we are doing priming over here, right? We are doing prompt priming. We are giving him some information prior. Okay, we are saying that okay, this is your initial input. Now based on this initial input, you have to perform your next action. So the first initial input was that I have said okay, if you have understood, just said me yes. Okay, and then I have these formats. So let me give him some sentences. Let me now give him some sentences. So this is a prompt. I'll copy this and I'll paste it over here. See now. So, what is the language? What is the language of this sentence? So, the language is English. Yes. And is it well written? No, definitely not. It is not well written. Writing advice. The sentence has a capitalization and a spelling errors and a missing article. It should be written as the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Not that mitochondria is typically plural, right? Mitochondria plural hota hai, okay. It's a single form is mitochondrion, okay. The scientific accuracy, you could write mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, right? So यहाँ पे it should not be mitochondria is, it should be mitochondria are, right? Again, the format that you are seeing over here, what format I have given, language, well written, writing advice, right? So it is following the exact same format. See, language, well written, writing advice, written as something something like that. Okay, let us try for more sentences. मुझे जावा पसंद है, let's say. मुझे जावा पसंद है. So see, language Hindi. Well written. Yes, it is well written. The sentence is grammatically correct and clear. For slightly more natural tone in standard Hindi, it should add a full stop in the end. मुझे जावा पसंद है. And then this mark. If you want sound more expressive, मुझे जावा प्रोग्रामिंग बहुत पसंद है. See, this is what prompt priming is, right? So I have already told him that okay, what my agent is supposed to deliver me, right? What type of output, right? What type of output I'm expecting, what is the format of the output, right? All these things I have already given as an input to my agent, right? And this giving initial inputs to an agent and the agent is giving you the replies in the same format, this is known as your prompt priming. Got it? So now I guess we are familiar with the what I can say, we are familiar with the interface of ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? How it is different than Google? Then we are familiar with prompt engineering, what it is, right? And how we can make a better prompting, right? So all these things are done for today. I guess that is it. And again, in tomorrow class, it will be completely practical class, right? We would understand the concept of tokenization, right? What is tokenization? The concept of tokenization we will understand in tomorrow's class. And also we would be doing complete practical tomorrow. We would be seeing the different types of prompting that is there in the market and all those things, okay. And again, we would be doing complete live, so please don't miss tomorrow's class. Also, there is a bonus thing for you for this class. Okay, so let me give you the bonus part. Okay, so there is a AI tool which you should use, Whisper Flow. Okay, so this is a AI tool, Whisper Flow. This one, WISPR Flow. Now, please download this in your Mac. So, what this Whisper Flow will do, let me tell you. So, see, here it is, Whisper Flow. I have already installed it. Here it is, Whisper Flow. Okay. So, let's say what will happen. Now it's open. Now, so if your Whisper Flow is open, you will see this kind of a thing, right? You will see this kind of a thing, click or hold function key to start dictation, right? So what is this? Let me tell it to you, my dear friends, what it is. Just give me a minute. New note. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. So see, now wherever, no matter where you are using this, it will work all the places where you can type. If you can type, it will work. Okay, so what does it do? If I hold function key and if I start speaking anything, right? So it is just recording each and every single word that I'm speaking, and it will type it for you. You don't need to type anything. Just see this. See, just record each and every single word that I'm speaking and it will type it for you. Don't need to type anything. Just see this, right? Also, this is not only in English language. ये आपकी हिंदी में भी बात सुन सकता है और हिंदी में भी आपकी चीजें करके दे सकता है आपको. ये देखो. Do you see this? Do you see this? It is great, right? So this is a whisper flow. You can simply download this and it will make your life easier, whether it's WhatsApp, email, Slack, anything that you're using, right? Where you can type. Okay, if your cursor can be placed, if your cursor can be placed over there, this tool will work there. This tool will definitely work there, right? This was a bonus tool from my side for today. So I hope, guys, you enjoyed the session, and that was it for this session. And tomorrow's session, we'll meet once again and we will do some interesting stuff, maybe the coding part, known coding part, everything we will cover in tomorrow's session, right? So meet you tomorrow. Bye bye, take care, good night.